Alright, I think that is all that I really wanted to do, side quest-wise. Most of the other side quests that are left, I either have no idea, like, how to do, or I have no interest in going back into the Crimson Mirelands and using that, like... And don't ask me why I'm just going after Babarrel right now. Using that, what is it? The dowsing thing? Because that's just a pain in the neck. Oh, is that one glowing? Is that one like a big Babarrel? Is it even possible for me to just, like, throw Pokeballs at you and catch you? No? You want to fight? Okay, we can fight. On second thought, let's not fight. Anyway, the game wants me to go, I think, back to Mount Coronet, and I'm pretty sure we're getting down to the end of the game. I have, like, 40 hours on the save file, and, I don't think this is that long of a game. The site that I like to use for a resource for, like, how long I'm going to spend, on a Let's Play, how long to beat, puts the, like, main story plus extras at, like, 43 hours. And I haven't done all the side quests, but I've done most of them, so I'm guessing that I'm going to be finishing the game up in about 5 hours or so. That is an Abomasnow, and after I finish running away from that other thing, I kind of feel like going and fighting an Abomasnow. Excuse you. That was extremely rude. But I kind of feel like going and fighting an Abomasnow. Level 68. Alright, I am gonna take a Blizzard. I probably should have put out someone who was like maybe a Typhlosion out in the lead-off, but that's okay, Rylu. You're gonna evolve by happiness, I think. But I can, Brave Bird. I'm considering it, but I don't think I will, for a Rufflet. Typhlosion, get out here. But yeah, I think we should be getting down to the final stretch. You are 4 times weak to fire. I don't think I even have to strong style that. I should be fine. Oh no, maybe I did have to strong style that. Alright, that could have been a problem. Wow, Typhlosion didn't even survive that. That's not even stab or super effective or anything. Typhlosion just, like, died.
Hey.
Now let's use Rufflet. And I feel like now I should be able to get away with using Brave Bird on Rufflet. Well, using Brave Bird with Rufflet on the Abomasnow. And that's going to take you down. And we are going to get probably a lot of experience for that. I don't have space in my satchel for the Grit Gravel. That's a little inconvenient. Let me see if I can play inventory management and get around that. Alright, so I did a bit of inventory management and moved some things around. The most important thing I noticed is that I have a Dawnstone. I don't remember where I got that, but I can use that to evolve. Once I evolve Ralts into a Kirlia, which I can do at any point in time, I can evolve Kirlia into a Gallade. I like Gallade, I think, better than Gardevoir, combat-wise, because of its dual type. So I think I'll be going that route, and also because I want to use a stone at some point in this game. I'm not going to evolve Ralts right now, even though I can. I'm going to, I think, wait until I finish leveling Gumi's Pokedex, and then evolve Gumi, and then I will evolve Ralts at the same time, just because I can. And then we can go from there. I've also got some experience-related items. I've got the Experience Candy Large, the Experience Candy Medium, the Rare Candy, which I haven't actually used any of in this game. I don't know who I want to give these out to yet. I'm thinking I might bench Mamoswine, unfortunately. Mamoswine hits like a truck, and I like Mamoswine, but I'm just... It doesn't interest me the way that some other things down here do. Rufflet, Braviary, Riolu, Lucario. I'll think about that in the next 2 minutes, and then before I embark, I either will or won't bench Mamoswine. Let's see, what else is there? I've also got all these grit items. A lot of them I haven't really been paying attention to. I've used a few of them a while ago. I don't really know what anybody's, like, effort levels are right now, but I'll be, I guess I'll be feeding some grit items into some of the more, the mainstays on my team. Let's see, what's this one? Between 3 and 5. So if I use this, who's compatible? For example, Rufflet, I could increase your speed, and that's another inventory space free. This one, between 6 and 8. So if I were to use this on Rufflet, I could increase your attack and speed. And I don't know if there's a max, like, effort, like, allocation in this game the way that there is in the main Pokemon games. Hold off on the rest of those for now. I don't know if I have to like budget my effort value points wisely the way that you do in competitive in the main games, but it's something for me to think about as I ascend Mount Coronet and move on towards the final boss and whatever. Let's see. I think that's all I want to do in the inventory right now, and because I decided to do this in the 2 minutes that I was stalling in the inventory and talking, let us switch out Mamoswine. So Mamoswine, you can hit the Pasture 8, which is my section of Team Veterans. I've got Fire, Dragon, Psychic, soon to be Fighting, Normal Flying, Fighting, and soon to be Steel. So that gives me decent type coverage. I don't have an Electric type. I have a Psychic type. I don't have a Firestone. So I think that rules out Alolan Vulpix. I don't even know, does Alolan Vulpix evolve by Firestone? Gible. Alright, I've already got a dragon, but you know what? Gible is just that kind of happy like force of nature that I really would like to have on my team. Zorua interests me, but Zoroark without the ability just feels kind of like a generic glass cannon, at least in my mind, so I don't know if that's really something I'm gonna go with. Actually, I have 2 Gible. Let me check your natures. Not to get all, like, not to be a competitive nerd about it, but that was a naughty nature, which is okay. This is going to be special attack for physical defense. Alright, so unfortunately, other Gible, I think it's going to be getting the call. And that's all the Gible I have. Alright. We're going to go with that. Drapion. You were also on my team, weren't you? So you should probably get, like, an honorary mention in Pasture 8. I don't remember if there was anyone else. Alright. Yeah, that's enough. I don't want to waste any more time in there. Let's see. I think Mount Coronet awaits. That's going to be over here. I think the mountain camp is in the middle, right? Now, of course, if there are any other side quests in Mount Coronet, which I don't know if there will be or not. I may or may not pick those up first before ascending the mountain. Alright. I feel kind of obligated to explore a little bit of the rest of Mount Coronet that I haven't explored yet, like down here, the section in the middle. So I want to do that. Like I haven't spent a great deal of time doing that. Alright, so that's going to be north. That's going to be where the quest is pointing me, and if I run this way instead, we will have a, I'll just be able to climb over the mountains with Sneasler, which I think will make this a little faster. Maybe pick up some wisps along the way. Looks very cool up here, I have to say. And, alright, there's one over there, speaking of wisps. Some Vivichokes, which I will not say no to. And I should be able to land safely. Alright, there's an Ursaring. Hello, Ursaring. I don't really want to fight an Ursaring right now. They tend to be kind of one note. I think I fought a couple of them earlier. Let's see, that is a Wisp. There's 17 remaining. Ooh, Alpha Ursaring. Goodbye. This is that, like, that cave, right? That cave that I went into. Dire Shroom. No space for Dire Shrooms. This had like a bunch of Bronzong and stuff in it. Yeah, alright. That was one of the choke points where story stuff happened and some Pokemon battles happened and whatever. The camera is very opinionated about where it wants to be pointing when I grab onto something with Sneasel. I would like to like control the camera on my own, but every time I do that... Have I been up here? This does not look familiar. Every time I like try to move the camera... Gumi, Sliggoo over there, and... Alright, Alpha Gudra. Very nice. Let's see, up there. That looks like exactly the sort of place where I would expect to find a, either... Is that an unknown up there? I was gonna say a Wisp, but then I remember that there were unknown. And I think there are unknown. Alright, that is a Sky Tumblestone. I thought Rufflet popped out of that thing. and like challenge me to a fight for a moment, but I have no idea. Oh, you know what? This is probably how I would be supposed to like find that unknown that was like hanging to that one wall in that other map in the coastlands. How on earth do I? Hang on. I don't remember how you. Oh, for God's sake! I don't remember how you free an unknown from the walls that they're stuck in. Do I just throw Pokeballs at you? Do I throw items at you? This is really inconvenient. Can't throw food in your eye? What about a Pokeball? Can I just throw a Pokeball at you? Oh, okay, I do throw a Pokeball. Anyway, that's another unknown. Like, I want to antagonize the Alpha Gudra. I don't know if that's the wisest thing that I could do right now. Or the Sliggoo. Let's antagonize the Alpha Gudra. I did not make very good life choices, do I? Let's not antagonize the Alpha Gudra. Okay. What I'm looking for is what on earth is like. Alright, those are some Krogunk and Toxicroak. This part of the game who I haven't, like, this part of Mount Coronet that I haven't been to yet. Like, what's up here? Am I gonna find wisps? Am I gonna find any other, like NPCs doing interesting things or anything like that? Alright. Most importantly, do I get to make, like, Pokedex progress on Gumi? Because I don't think, I think I can probably evolve Gumi now. And like, have Gumi be level 10. Alright, you are just gonna really slug off in this direction. That really sounds like an insult. But I think I can evolve Gumi now. So let's hit X on you. Let's evolve you. We will also do it on Kirlia. I guess I'll evolve Kirlia into a Gardevoir straight off. There's really no reason not to. I might have caught a few Kirlia on my own, I don't remember. But anyway, Gumi has evolved into Sliggoo. I don't think you're going to... You got a new idea for a move. I don't think you're going to be... high enough level to evolve into a Gudra for a while. Pseudo Legends usually don't evolve into their final form until like level 50-ish, except for Hydreigon, which is like level 65 for absolutely no reason. Hydreigon might even be 70. But anyway, that is a Kirlia. Wait, are you a male Kirlia or a female Kirlia? Because you're a female Kirlia, which means that I cannot evolve you using a Dawnstone. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I'll guess I'll deposit that later. Kirlia can actually evolve into a Gardevoir now? I mean, okay. 3 evolutions back to back to back. Let's see, what else was I thinking? What move did Gudra learn? Did Sliggoo learn, anyway? I've been talking about nicknaming my Pokemon for, like, the entire game so far, and I don't think I've done it yet. Alright, you got the idea for a new move. I should probably do that. Is Gardevoir really only level 30? I thought you were on my team for longer than that. Whatever. Hydro Pump. Okay, I will not be learning Hydro Pump over Water Pulse. Will I? It's 65% stronger. Alright, let's learn Hydro Pump over Water Pulse. Iron Head is an interesting choice. And provides for some type coverage that I wouldn't otherwise have. Let's get rid of Acid Armor. We can confirm that. I will then go and have a look at Gardevoir's moves. Alright, what do you have in mind, Gardevoir? Calm Mind. Not a bad move. Teleport is worthless. Let's get rid of Teleport. Dazzling Gleam over... 50 power draining move isn't terrible. Let's get rid of Hypnosis for now. If I end up never using Draining Kiss again, I'll just override it with something else. Alright. I think... that'll be an opportunity for me to use some Experience Candy Medium on Gardevoir, though, because you are only level 30, and I didn't realize how low level you were. Oh, you gained 6 levels there. You have some ideas about what moves you want to use. And, of course, there is always Gibble. Let's use these Experience Candies large on Gibble. And you can already evolve into a Gbite. Wow, you caught up to level 38 from 20. You almost doubled your leveled. You mastered multiple moves in there. And I do have the rare candies. I will not be using the rare candies now. Okay? So while we're here, let's evolve Gibble. Like, I guess if I'm gonna think about evolution with the rational part of my brain, leveling up things in the Pokédex for the first stages is a lot easier usually than leveling up the second or third stages. Because there's more of them running around on the overworld. And Earth Power over Bulldoze. I don't think so. Gabite's, in the end, Garchomp's physical attack and special attack are both good, but the physical attack is stronger. I want to say 130 to 100. Double Edge. Because I apparently have a thing for moves that do recoil damage in this game. Let's learn Double Edge. And that'll hit like a truck. At least once you catch up a little more in terms of levels. Alright. Ow. Who was that? Who was that? And those Pokédex achievements are really, really going wild, aren't they? 6 others. Alright, well, I guess if I keep going forward. What's down this way? Is this going to loop me back to some place where I was previously? Alright, that's going to go around the Ancient Quarry. There's a couple Skuntank hanging out. I'm not interested in the Skuntank. Let's see. I believe Gardevoir is now the weakest member of my team, so let's give you some supplementary experience. We're only getting, what, 100 experience points for doing field actions here, which isn't a lot. It's also not nothing. Apparently I was not able to get that one thing that was on the rock. Alright. Tumblestone. Come on, sneeze up. Climb the rock. It's not hard. And we have hit the world boundary. So I guess I want to turn, like, this way a little bit. I thought that was the direction that was going to loop me back around the circle, but maybe not. Alright. We can go this way instead, I guess. This world doesn't show you when you're approaching the world boundary. Let me try that again. This game doesn't show you when you're approaching the world boundary until you're, like, really close to it. Which makes things hard sometimes. What have I got in the Unknown Dex? I've got like 3 of the Unknown forms out of the 28, haven't I? Oh wow, that Whisper just materialized really right in front of me. The Unknown Dex I really don't think I'll complete. I'm considering doing the Wisps at least on my own time. I probably will not do the same for the Unknown. I'm sure there's some kind of reward you get for it. I'm sure it's not a very interesting reward. We have a lot of Roselia here. Pretty sure I've caught a bunch of Roselia, but since they're right here in front of me. Alright. Didn't get the second one, I got the first one. 6 caught during daylight hours. Apparently the game thinks that is worthy of an achievement. Alright, I'd really wish you wouldn't attack me like that. Is this a lake? We've got like almost a flower field here. I do like me some nice flower fields. Boscaline in the water. No, don't run away and despawn. Or I guess you can run away and despawn. Is this close to... Okay, this is close to that one bridge by that one waterfall. Where, among other things, I did go and just fight Magikarp and watch it use Splash like 20 times to level it up the Pokedex. There isn't really an equivalent of the netball in this game, is there? Really make this easier. Boscaline are really a pain. Maybe I should just fight them. Anyway, yeah, I do see a lot of flowers down here. I like flowers. I wish sometimes... Hello. I wish sometimes you're just sitting there. Hate to bother you, but, I mean, you're there. I wish sometimes that video games would have more of those sorts of things, because I do like flowers in video games, but we can't all be the Floroma Meadows, I suppose. Alright, that is a Badoo. I don't have space in my inventory for the wood. I don't think this is gonna go very far, because there wasn't like a lot of space on the map out this way, but I'm guessing that if I were to scale any of these cliffs, I would just be met with the world boundary, and that's and that's about it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Let's see. Barring that, yeah, this is definitely a bit of a fog telling me that I can't go that way. Barring that, it is quite cool the way that, like, when I just go off in some direction that I haven't been to yet, just to see if anything's there. Like, even though I'm not finding NPCs or lore or side quests or anything like that, I find just interesting bits of geography like this. I wish there was more of them. And, like, that's, like, my default complaint is that I wish there was more stuff like this. And, like, particularly flowers, but that's certainly not to say that I'm disappointed with what I'm finding out here. Anyway. I think that's about it. I think I'm going to just double up, go, like, over the ravine and up into this part by the Celestica Trail, and that'll be probably the last part of this map that I have not filled in yet. Let's see. Sneasler, you're being an immense help. Ooh, Magnezone. Have I fought a Magnezone yet? Magnezone. Gonna try and lead you a little. This is hard. Alright. These things have a easier gravity curve than other Pokeballs, but they still do obey gravity. Alright, so that's not gonna work, and I don't really feel like waiting there until Magnezone circles back around, so let me just run this way. And there is no waterfall move in this game, right? So I can't literally scale waterfalls. If I want to go up a waterfall, I've got to climb the rock next to it. Alright. So up here next to the waterfall then, I think this is the part of the game which I have not, the part of the map which I have not yet explored. Scyther. I know I've got Scyther. Haven't seen one in a long time, and this is definitely a little, another one of those little hidden cool bits of secluded, like ponds or lakes or whatever, that I was just lauding a minute ago. Gyarados, Scyther, I see another Sneasel, which I'm not all that interested in right now. I caught a bunch of Sneasel some time ago, and I don't think I've used any of them yet. Let's see. I'm a little surprised, like, I've gone most of the game without finding any unknown, and then, like, I found, what, 2 of them in the last, like, 5 minutes, and I did not mean to climb that tree. How close over to the top? Should I fast travel, or should I just, like, keep climbing? Chimecho, Rhyperior, I remember you. Pretty sure I already fought you. It's not that I mind doing it again. Alright, fine, we'll fight you again. Who can take down a Rhyperior? Who has a grass? Actually, I don't think anybody on my team has a grass type move or a water type move, so maybe that's not a good idea right now. Alright. We're getting close to the goal. Hello, Rhydon, or Rhyhorn, or Rhy, whichever you are, because I can never keep them straight. Because their names are too similar. Okay, that is a Rotom? Have I seen Rotom before? This is a box that looks like it can be broken. Ultra Ball, alright, cool. As for Rotom, let's throw a strike right at your face, see if I can catch you with one of those. You're not a flying type, but I did manage to catch myself my first Rotom. Alright. And I guess if I were to ascend the hill a little bit, up here is where I found all those, like, Electabuzz and Electivire and whatever, right? Let me go and get rid of that Dawnstone to make space for something else in my inventory.